Hi guys, it's Val again, ready for game 2 with the Binding of Isaac. We are still in normal mode, which is good because, oh lord, hard. We've unlocked Lazarus, here he is, but I'm going to stick with Isaac for right now. He's a little bit easier to play with, and I want to give you a good show. I'm going to make an effort to explain everything as I pick it up. It was pointed out to me that, gently but firmly, that not everybody knows what it is I'm doing, or why. So let me explain the very basics here. This is Isaac, and that thing there I just picked up was a key. Those are used for opening doors, like this one. This is typically a shop, although it can sometimes be other rooms. I'll explain them as we come across them. And you can also use it to open golden chests. Yeah, they're not hard to figure out once you see them. There are 3 kinds of chests. No, 4. I tell a lie. There are 4 kinds of chests. There are the plain chests. There are red chests, which can either hold something good or something bad. They're devil chests. They hold devil items if they've got anything in them. Sometimes it's just like bombs or spiders. It's usually not good news. Let's see, I can do that. It's kind of a wasted play, but there's golden chests, which can hold either a lot of expendable items, hearts, coins, sometimes trinkets, and that there is actually an interesting find. That is an eternal heart. If I take it, it's very easy to lose because it goes on the end of my red hearts. But if I can get it through to the end of the level and go down to the next floor, it will give me a full heart of permanent health. So they're good to find. If you can find 2 in a level, it automatically gives you the health up. So you can't have more than 1 unless you find like 3, which is sort of unheard of. Or you can yeah, there's items that let you generate them, but generally, okay, there we go. So in here, my shop, as you can see, since last time, has gotten bigger. The more you donate to your shop, the more stuff you unlock. This right here is the jar. It's not a particularly good item. Basically, it lets you carry around extra health with you in case you need it. But, I mean, hearts drop often enough that it really isn't an issue most of the time. I'm just gonna donate money, because why not? There we go. Got another store upgrade, so next time I go into the store, it will be better. I'm gonna go see about beating up my first boss, so that I can come back for the Eternal Heart and have 4 hearts instead of 3. Oh, and it's Gemini. One of the common themes in this game is the Zodiac. Gemini is one of the bosses. There's the big slow guy who chases you around, and then there's the little guy who is actually much worse because he shoots at you, but if you kill the big guy before you kill the little guy, he chases you around very fast, and is just generally annoying because you have to juggle him. Ugh, that was bad damage. Oh, yeah, see? He turns red, he gets all upset, he's like, I flail at you, and his patterns aren't the most predictable, so you have to be careful and just try to keep him at bay until he dies. It's generally kind of a pain in my backside. Alright. Come on, buddy. You're not that strong. Almost. There we go. Oh, good. And that's the blood clot. Damage plus range up. And if you go like this, you can see your stats. So, you know, you've got speed and ranged attack, regular attack, your tears, which is, I believe, the speed at which you shoot your tears and the size of them. And then you've got a few hidden stats as well. There's faith versus sin, which if you have enough sin, you're more likely to encounter damage items because they're devil items. and it increases your likelihood for a deal with the devil. A deal with the devil is not a given. It's a secret room that opens up at the end of a level if you meet the right requirements, and it has items in it that you can trade your health for. Usually. Sometimes it's just chests, sometimes it's just, you know, a particular boss, who I will show you if he shows up. And I'm fighting with a champion right now. Champions on normal mode are actually pretty good news, because if you can beat them up, they drop consumable items. This is a battery. I have no use for it right now because it recharges fully my spacebar item, but I don't have one. I'm hoping to change that in this next item room. Although generally I prefer passive items to spacebar items, just because they don't get lost if you find something to replace it. You can only ever have one keyboard item at a time. Chocolate milk. This is well, I'll pick it up and I'll show you. It's charge shots, so you can go like this and you can go bleh, or you can do this and have rapid fire, which is actually pretty good. It's a lot less damage, but it's actually pretty useful because it dramatically ups your fire range. So that's a pretty good find this early on. There we go. La 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 la. There we go. Well, it is pretty satisfying to do a charge shot because blah. If you have enemies that aren't in a big hurry to kill you, then the charge shots are a much better idea. One good trick is also that you can charge between rooms, so that you don't have to wait when you come into a new space to charge your attack up. It took me a while to figure that out. It really worried me when I was first playing because I suddenly couldn't fire quickly, and I was used to it. Oh, shoot. Trapped. And really the best way to deal with these particular rooms is just to keep moving, and just to kill everything as fast as you can. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Almost got the flies. At least there's no double flies left. Blech. Ugh. Taking so much more damage than I should in this room. Okay. Go. These guys aren't particularly worrying. They don't really do anything except flop around and aimlessly. Northern Lion calls these grandpa flies, or, you know, old man flies. I think because it looks like they have beards. Let's check my map. Have I been everywhere I want to be? Not really. Gonna look around just a little bit more. Not that I'm not anxious to go do my boss fight, but I'm not anxious to go do my boss fight. I want to see if I can get a little more health back first. So, not lose health. Get health, though. Okay, there we go. Ugh, oh no. I may die. Oh, phew. Okay. And it's also a good idea to shoot everything that you can. The fires, poops, and yeah, there's a lot of poop in this game. Because there's a good chance that we'll leave behind an item for you, or at least won't hurt you if you run into it. There are some poops with little flies circling them. You want to avoid walking into those at all costs because they'll do a full heart of damage. They're called neutral flies, or at least that's what Northern Lion calls them. And yeah, they will just take your health. I am low enough on health that it's worth the 3 cents to come in here. Okay. I'll keep my penny because one more penny in the donation machine doesn't really make that much of a difference at this point. Monstro is actually not that bad. I can usually avoid him completely. He's actually kind of friendly. Like, I don't know if he thinks he's just trying to be friends with you or what. He really just wants to hang out. He just has an unfortunate problem with the barfing. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, the only cause for uncertainty is when the shots go long like that. No more flies, thank you. Because of the angle the game is played at, it's a little hard to judge sometimes where shots are gonna go. But his patterns aren't all that hard. It's when he becomes Monstro 2 that he becomes more of an issue, just because he's a lot tougher. But if you can convince him just to follow after you like a lost puppy, then it's not too hard to beat him. There we go. Thank you. Speedball. Not bad, not great. Just, it is what it is. It speeds up my shots, but they're already pretty fast, so that's okay. Down we go. Next floor. Yeah, and Isaac's unhappy childhood. The themes of this game are dark. What I've gathered so far is all speculation because nobody will confirm what this is supposed to be about, other than, you know, an unhappy little boy fighting with monsters by crying at them. He's a depressed little boy. He escapes frequently into fantasy. His mom is obviously not a great influence on him. His dad is out of the picture for whatever reason. He may or may not have had a sister named Maggie. And he frequently escapes into fantasy by dressing up as other people. That's, you know, Lazarus and Maggie, a few other people who you'll see later. This is one of the Zodiac items. This is Aquarius? Yes, Trail of Tears. And what that does is it leaves a trail of creep behind me. So it's not great creep. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, basically as much as my tears does. But it's a damage item and I'll take it. There's a curse room again. I think I talked about those last time, but I'll explain them again. They are damage rooms, so if you go into them, you automatically take damage, unless you can fly. In which case you will only take 1 point of damage. Or half heart, rather. And going inside of them is a huge gamble. There are ways to get in there without taking damage, but it's always risky. And I don't currently have a bomb or enough health to want to go in there just yet. I really want to get some consumable items if I can find them. A bomb or a key, some money would be great. Just so I could maybe get my secret room right here. That looks like that's where it is. And the way you can tell secret rooms is that the wall will always be blank like this. There won't be a gap, there won't be anything in the way. So yeah, this is looking very likely for our secret room. And it's always a good idea to try to get in there. Even if it's just like 3 coins, it's always a good idea. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I may pop that in a minute. This has always been a puzzling room for me, because spitting worms behind the barrier here. With that one heart. Always that one heart. Come on, guys. There we go. Yeah, key. Nice. At least I should be able to get into my item room. Okay. Oh, there's our shop. Uh-oh. Oh no! I died! Okay, well, it's early on, let's try this again. See what fortune brings us this time. Okay. When you're playing this game, usually on the first floor, your item room is maybe 1 tile away. So if you don't come across it right away, you've gone the wrong direction. Often as not, I find the boss room long before I find my item room. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, yeah, I'll do that. 2 bombs for 1 bomb? It's not a bad deal. Okay. Oh, this is not a bad item. This is the Yum Heart. It's actually the starting item for another character. What it does is, if you use it, it will restore a full heart of health to you. Great news if you're low on health, but I'm not. I think it's actually not a bad starting character if you're playing these different characters. Some of them start off with just huge issues, basically. Like, one of the characters only has 1 health, one only has spirit hearts, which are not replenishable, so if you take damage, you're in a problem. You're having problems. Spirit hearts aren't that hard to come across, but they're a lot harder to find than red hearts. Alright, ooh, okay. The chariot, that makes me invincible for a short while, so that I can run against my enemies and do damage to them. Yeah, secret room! Boo, just 3 coins. Okay. Okay. These guys, their pattern is pretty simple. Pop up, shoot at you. Pop up, shoot at you. As long as you keep moving, they can't really hurt you. I've been everywhere except the shop. Okay, yeah. I don't really have the stuff to go in there, so. Hi, Monstro. I will... that's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Go ahead and use my chariot card. See, it has an effect as another item called the unicorn horn. There's also one called the unicorn stump, which is like the unicorn horn, but you can't do any damage with it, so it just makes you invulnerable for a short time. The difference being that you can use it in every room. So if you want to go over spikes, or if you find a blood bank, which is an item that will exchange your health for money, it's a great way to scam that and get money for free. Okay, down to the next floor. Okay, there is our curse room. I'm not gonna go there yet, because I want to see what else is up first. This is Fear Shot, and basically you get perfume in your eye. Okay, that's good news. That is a self-sacrifice room. I tend not to employ them, but if you have a lot of extra health, you can use those rooms to run over the spikes, and sometimes it will give you an item, like a chest. The payout can be great, but most of the time you just kill yourself. In fact, there is a secret associated with them, but I have never tried it because I am just not that big a masochist. If things go well, I will investigate it for the power of my internet people, but right now I'm just gonna stick to the basics. Let's see. What else haven't I explained? There are things called crawl spaces under rocks. So if I were to blow all of the rocks up, there's a chance I would find a trapdoor that would lead me down to basically a secret area with stuff in it. Usually 1 item per area. And, oh, that's nice. I like it when I find items in here. Although there is a chance, an even rarer chance, for a place called the Black Market, which is sort of like a devil room on crack. Contract from below. That doubles all of the drops from now on. So if I get 1 key, I'll get 2 keys. If I get 1 coin, I'll get 2 coins. If I get 1 chest, I'll get 2 chests. It actually helps out a lot as far as that goes. Pick up that. And avoid those. There we go. Might as well check out my shop. I've got enough keys. Ooh, the compass is a great item. It will show me the locations of everything on my map. Not necessarily where they are, but what is where. So it will show me where my boss is roughly, where my item rooms are, things of that nature. Ah, Larry Jr. He's actually not too bad at all. Especially with Fear Shot, they will keep themselves to themselves over there. And because the room is empty, it's actually not that hard to fight with them, because there's nothing for them to hide behind. Like for me to hide behind either, but I usually get out of the way. Okay, we're almost there. Come on, buddy. They do poop a lot. There we go. Awesome. Ooh. Magic Mush. Awesome. That is, I think, one of my very favorite items. I'll show you why. It is an all stats up item. Okay. So, I think we are all good. Let's go on down to the next floor. Okay, here we go. Kill these guys. Alright. Okay. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Okay. There we go. Ooh, yeah, I'll blow those up. The one thing about mushrooms is that while they can be poisonous, they also drop a lot of stuff, like the Liberty Cap. I'm not really sure what that one does. It seems to be pretty good. Oh, 2 lookup pills. That's awesome. It seems to have the effect of different random mushrooms. Sometimes it has a compass effect. Like, occasionally it'll make me huge, like I had another magic mush. Sometimes it'll make me small, like I had another item called the mini mush, where it makes you much smaller but much faster. There we go. There's no good way to get over there. This is a combat room, with a golden chest in it. Usually that's worth it, and my stats are good enough right now. I feel okay fighting with everything in here. Although, you can scam your way out of these rooms sometimes, if you have a card that will teleport you away. Or sometimes it will do it to you. If you find a red chest, they have a small chance of teleporting you to the devil room, which will reset the room and you don't have to fight anything. So, that's pretty good. But yeah, see, I'm doing pretty well, so it's fine. Alright, that was well worth it. Thank you. I love the contract from Okay. Whoop. Almost got me. But you didn't, did ya? And one valuable thing I've learned is just keep firing. Even if it looks like something's gonna hit you, there's a good chance it will die before it gets to you. Okay, so we've got our shop and we've got our item room. I'm gonna check the item room first. Kamikaze. An entertaining item, not a good one. It makes you into a bomb, basically. So if you're willing to explode yourself, like right now, you can have as many bombs as you want. The problem is that it takes half a heart every single time you use it. And unless you have another item, it's really not worth having. There is another item that makes you not only immune to bombs, but it actually heals you. We're gonna go ahead and take that. I'll explain this item here. This is the deck of cards. It generates tarot cards for you every, I don't know, 6 rooms or so. It can be pretty useful, but generally it costs more than it's worth. Especially since there are a lot better items that you can have in your spacebar slot. Plus, you know, it's expensive. I don't have enough money for it right now anyway. And shoot, these guys. Okay, there we go. And there are the two chests I was talking about. It is awesome. Okay, there's some hearts. Ah, good consumables. I love consumables. Okay, check my map. Have not been everywhere, but for the sake of being timely, we'll just move on. And hi, Jub. Oops. No, you're supposed to eat the bombs, Jub. Ugh. Alright, that's enough bombs. I don't want to waste anymore. At least he's afraid of me. Okay, just kill these guys and we can get on out of here. This is blue cap, yeah. HP plus tears up, but it slows my shot speed down. So it makes my tears bigger, but it makes me shoot slower. It's okay. I'll take it for the HP effect and for the fact that it gives me blue swirlies around my head. Okay, so I can see by my compass that my room is up there somewhere. Not my favorite guy. Come on. There we go. Excellent. I don't know what that pill is, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Ah, pretty fly. That just generates a fly that circles me and keeps me safe a little bit. Oh, telepills. That just teleports you somewhere. Doesn't necessarily take you anywhere good, doesn't take you anywhere bad, it just takes you somewhere. Sometimes your secret room, sometimes the boss room, sometimes an extra special place, that the error room. In fact, there are items later in the game that you can get that do nothing but teleport you around in the hopes of getting the error room. Because basically it takes you to the end of the level. In fact, it's an area beyond the level where this guy sits around next to a trapdoor leading down to the next level, and he has items for you. His name is Error. Yeah, I know which game it's referencing. But at the same time, oh yeah, there we go. I've discovered also that if you can teleport away again, it will take you back to where you started, and you can finish your level off if you want to. That way you don't miss out on any items. Okay, go here. Oh, hey guys. Ugh, okay. These guys are no fun. They're very fast, and they regenerate, and they're tanky. And there's a lot of them. So unless you're doing decent damage, there's a good chance they will just keep regenerating and chasing you. Ooh, that's a lot of money. That should find my shop. That was a dime. The denominations in this game are penny, nickel, dime. There is an item called the quarter, which really is just a quarter. And then there is a dollar, but that's a secret, and I'm not telling you how to get it. If it happens to me, I will show you how it shows up, but so far, no. Okay. Excellent, speed up. Oh no, this room. Because turrets everywhere. Ugh. Don't corner me, I don't like it. Oh no. There are secrets that you can blow your way out of a room if you're having a lot of problems. But it'll still be there, and all of the enemies will reset, so if you made any progress, you lose it. You may die. Yep. Okay. I think that's enough, you guys. It's been great playing with you, and I will be back to explain more Binding of Isaac and to hang out next time. I'm gonna go to the country fair. So I will go stuff myself with cotton candy and come back and do another one. Alright, it's been great. Bye, guys.